Start करना चाहिए.
It's taking some time, I think.
Yes.
Okay, here we are, students. Hi, good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you are preparing well for the examination. Let us join with you. Okay, so today we are going to explain you the solutions of JEE exam, that is 25th Feb Shift 1 students. What do you tell, Karan sir? Are you excited?
Exactly. You know, there are questions which are quite lengthy in the sense that there are many questions which are calculative. You know, we have to calculate the answers, okay, and it takes some time.
Yes,
But
yes,
there
yes.
are many questions which are on your fingers. You just need to know that this concept came from that chapter. Oh, this is the answer.
This is the answer.
This is how you need to proceed in some of the questions.
Yes, students, we have observed that lot of questions are keep on repeating, students, and you know many of the students are asking us, sir, why you are taking so much time to explain this shift? Because students, we have to come in front of you with the genuine questions, students.
Exactly.
So we don't want to come with a improper questions. We have to come in front of you with the genuine questions, and you have to trust us. So basing on the trust factor, even though we are late, we are coming in front of you with the genuine questions, and we are giving the answers that will help you for the next coming JEE examination, student. What you will take, Karan sir? Yes.
One more important thing, you know, there are many questions in case you would have done the previous year questions. Okay, there are many questions which relates to the concepts of previous year questions.
Yes, yes, yes.
If you would have done that, these questions would have been done very easily.
Yes, yes, and I think we are receiving lot of we are receiving lot of comments that here. Yes, yes, we are going to start quickly because we have to give some introduction to you, because as I told you, we are a little bit late, but the thing is, students, we are coming with the genuine questions in front of you. Okay, students.
Okay,
Sir, I will start here.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, will you please read out the comments? Hi, Sai Kumar, hi. Okay, students, now see what we are going to discuss here. The first and foremost question that we are going to see on. Yes, students, if you see here, they have given alkyne here, and what they are saying, students, yes, they have given alkyne, and they are making this alkyne to react in the presence of red hot Fe and AlCl3. So what will happen when you are making them to react in the presence of red hot Fe and AlCl3, students? So if you see here, this will allow the alkane to undergo aromatization, and you are getting a benzene ring, students. You are getting a benzene ring, and the next moment itself, they are making the benzene ring to react with COHCl and AnCl3. If you see this reagent, you have to get one named reaction, students. You know what is that? Yes, that is nothing but Gattermann-Couch reaction, students. We have done a special video on Gattermann-Couch reaction. If you follow that video, then this problem is very easy. Why? Because in a Gattermann reaction, you are going to get an aldehyde, students. You are going to get an aldehyde here. So Gattermann-Couch reaction. What is Gattermann-Couch reaction? X benzene, you are making them to react with in the presence of carbon monoxide, HCl and AlCl3. So you are going to get Gattermann-Couch reaction. So now what is happening, student? Yes, now you have to calculate the number of sp2 hybridized carbon atoms, and in total how many are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in total 7 sp2 hybridized orbitals are there for you. If they ask for benzene, then it is 6. Simple, students. So benzene, you are getting 7 sp2 hybridized carbon atoms, students. This is very easy, and the option is 3. And the option is 3. So students, please let me know how many students had got +4 marks for this question, students. Okay, let me know quickly in the comment section. You write in the comment section. Ramoji Rao, I think, yes, very good, Ramoji Rao. You have written that Gattermann-Couch reaction. Very good. I hope you have got +4 marks for this. And the next question is, yes, students, and this is to simplify the solution for you, and you can see the answer is nothing but 7. Okay, students. Next, if you see what they are asking, which molecule does not exist? I know majority of the students will give answer between He2 plus and He2 minus. No, students. See, these type of questions are there to make you think wrong. So you have to concentrate on your basics only, students. So if you see here, just if you calculate the number of electrons in bonding and the number minus the number of electrons in anti-bonding, then you will get the bond order, student. Then you will get the bond order. Okay, very good. Someone has scored +4, and Ramoji Rao, I think you lost your marks because yes, you are right. BE2 is correct option, students. Why? Because the answer is BE2. Why? Because the number of bonding electrons, sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. So if you see here what is happening, students, sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. So the number of 2 because one BE is having 4 electrons and the 2 BEs have total 8 electrons, students. So now what is happening? 4 minus 4, that is equal to 4 minus 4, that is equal to 0, students. So there will be no bond that present between BE and BE. And if you see here, yes, bonding molecular minus anti-bonding molecular by 2. So you are getting the answer as 0, student. You are getting the answer as 0. So if you see a student, yes, for bond order for BE2 it is 0. Yes, very good. Very good, Ramoja. +4. Okay, very good. Bond order for BE2 is 0, and whereas H2 2 plus is 1, and for the remaining it is 0.5 and 0.5, students. So you have to concentrate on your basics so that you will not lose marks. I think many of the students are gaining marks here. I am very happy for that. Next student, yes, this is very important, and I am insisting you people to remember about this reagent, students, because in the shift to 2 of February 24 52, they have asked a question on molybdenum oxide. They have asked a question on molybdenum oxide. I think, how many of you remember that question? Yes, they have asked a question. They have given an alkane and they have converted into aldehyde, and there they have given what is the correct statement among that. And molybdenum oxide, in some cases it will use it to convert alkane to alcohol and alcohol to very good alcohol to aldehyde, students. So if you see here in this, what is happening, this molybdenum trioxide, what it can do, student? Yes, it can convert, and the foremost important thing you have to focus is, that is temperature, students. That is 773 Kelvin and 10 to 20 atmosphere pressure. So at this case, what will happen, students? You are going to get aromatization. This is the second question on aromatization, students. You have to focus a lot. The student, see, we are not only caring the student that have completed the JEE examination. Tomorrow, those who are writing for the JEE examinations, please focus on this concept. So if you focus on this concept, very good. If you focus on this concept, yes, you are right. Ramojira, you are right. Good response, ma. Now if you see here, yes. So if you see here, yes, students, this will give the product as this compound, because you will get toluene here. Why you will get toluene? Because already you are having one CH3 here. And you are getting toluene, students. Okay, so this is the explanation for that. Yes, students, it will leads to the aromatization. The answer is 2, students. Next, if you see, yes, the same question, yes, in the shift to Feb, you can see here in the 52 shift, I think Ramoji Rao, you are going to get good marks in the JEE examination. Okay, if you see here, yes, students, in this particular H2O2, the same question, not same, but the thing is, the similar question has been asked in the shift to Feb examination, students. Why? Because they have given 2 reactions. In the 2 reactions, they have said that H2O2 is a reducing agent in the 2 above reactions. Yes, at that case, H2O2 is a reducing agent. But actually, hydrogen peroxide act as both reducing agent and oxidizing agent. So if you see here they have asked as oxidizing agent. In the previous paper, they have asked about H2O2 as reducing agent. So if you see here, students, H2O2 is acting as both oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Now they have asked the question on oxidizing agent. So if you see here, yes, Cl is gaining electron, I minus is gaining electron, and I minus is gaining electron. What does it mean? Yes, H2O2 will never, it is a oxidizing agent. What an oxidizing agent will do? Oxidizing agent will make others to lose electrons. What does it mean? Oxidation. So in the 3 reaction, they are gaining electrons. So it is not about, it is about reduction, it is not about oxidation. So if you see here, in the first reaction, what is happening? I minus is losing electrons and forming I2. Because here the oxidation state is -1, but here the oxidation state is 0, students. So -1 to 0, it has lost electrons. So if you have command on the concept, directly you can tick the option as 1. Very good. So directly you can tick the option as 1, students. So the option is 1, students. So that is what I am telling you, students. If you have the command on the concept, then this type of question you can easily classify, students. Next, And what is the answer for this? Students, if you see quickly, we have quickly gone to the fifth question here. Okay, means you can see how much time it is taken to solve each and every question if you have the command on the concept. And now what is asking here? Yes, Ramoji, now tell me whether you have done this question right or wrong. So if you see a student, what they have given one compound and they have reacted in the presence of HCl and you got a major product here. And they have reacted NaI and you got a B as a major product. Now in this type of reactions, you have to remember one thing, students. The chlorine is adding here. Why? Because see here H plus and Cl minus. And why H is adding here? Because here there is NO2 and NO2 is a electron withdrawing agent. NO2 is a electron withdrawing. Electron withdrawing means it will take the electron. Means here ortho position is affected a lot. So NO2 ortho position is this. So if you observe here, the bond will shift towards this. So you will get negative charge here. If you got a negative charge on the position, what will happen? H plus will go and directly attack this, whereas Cl minus will attack this. So what is your first product that you will got? You will got this, that is NO2 OH3 Cl. I am not telling about the options here, don't worry. Yes, you are thinking that. Okay, so you are getting this product. Now what is happening, student? Now you are making them to react with NaA and acetone here. Now what will happen, students? I will come and add in the presence in the place of Cl. So you will get a replacement. Means what? I will add in the presence of Cl. So the option is 2. The option is 2. Okay, yes, very good. Second option means you are going to get plus 4. Second option means you are going to get plus 4. You didn't lose marks. You have gained the marks, ma. Okay, very good. Now if you see here, what is happening, ma? What is happening here? So first, why Cl is going and adding? Yes, someone is saying minus effect. It is correct, ma, it is correct. But the thing is, see, they have different names, but the concept that you have to remember is due to the presence of NO2, electron will withdraw, that is electron withdrawing group. Yesterday also 2 questions has been came from this. Yesterday also 2 questions, very good, very good, very good. Yesterday also 2 questions came from this, ma. 2 questions came from electron withdrawing group and electron donating group. So if you see here, this will give you a proper reaction, ma. And one more thing, it is called as nothing but it is a Franklin-Stein reaction. Next. So the option is nothing but yes, this you will get, ma. Okay, here you will get the I. So the option is 2. Next. This question is typical question. Yes, it is a typical question because you have to remember here 3 concepts, students. The first one is when you make NO2 in the presence of tin and HCl, what you will get? NO2 will convert into NH2. Very good, very good, very good. Halogen exchange method. Very good, ma. NO2 is converting as NH2, ma. NO2 is converting as NH2 in the presence of tin HCl. After that, what is happening when you make them to react with HNO2? What will happen, ma? When you make them to react with HNO2, what will happen? That NH2 will convert into disonium salt. That NH2 will convert into disonium salt. This disonium salt, when you react with aniline, what you are going to get? This disonium salt, when you are going to react with aniline, what you are going to get? You are going to get para-aminoazobenzene. What does that mean? What does that para-aminoazobenzene? Yes, para-aminoazobenzene. This is called para-aminoazobenzene. When you will get in the first case and the second case you will get. Why? Because in the first case directly they have given aniline. So aniline, when it is reacted with HNO2, it will get disonium salt. That disonium salt, when it reacts with HCl and aniline, you will get the same compound. Sir, then why the second option is wrong? Because here they have given sodium borohydride, that is NaBH4. NaBH4 will convert, yes, it do convert. It will convert NH2 to this. But when NO2 to NH2, but when it will convert? When you take NaBH4 in the presence of alcohol. In the presence of alcohol, it can undergo set mechanism. Here they didn't give that, so the option B is wrong. That is the reason here the option is nothing but only B is wrong. Only B is, B cannot form. I hope you have done this correct, I think. Please respond. Ramojiro, please give a reply. Did you put the, have you give the correct option or not? Waiting for your reply. Okay, now if you see here, yes, only B is correct, ma. Why? Because only B cannot form the reaction. Why? Because NaBH4 can perform only in the presence of alcohol. Next. Very good, very good. If you see here, this is the reaction ma. And if you see here, only in this they can form, not other than anything. Okay ma? Next. Very good. Next, what they have given? Yes. NaH. Oh my God, I think you have lost marks. No problem, no problem. Next time you have more exams to come. There you are going to get good marks. Follow our videos, then you are going to crack JEE. I think now you will crack, man. Okay. Now if you see here, yes, which of the following set of compounds give NaHCO3 test, sodium hydrogen carbonate test? The first thing you have to remember is ma, here the one which is more acidic than H2CO3 will give this type of reactions. The one which are more acidic than H2CO3 will give more this type of reactions. So if you see here, if you once get the concept, then you can solve it. Trust me, this is all about electron withdrawing group and electron donating group. Yes. Have you got that concept? Oh, okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Focus on this question. Have you done this question, Ramoji Rao? So see here, what they are asking here. Yes. If you observe here, this question is also about electron withdrawing group and electron donating group. Yes, students. How? Here you have 3 NO2 groups and the acidic character of this OH will increases a lot because all 3 NO2s are acidic in nature. All 3 NO2s are acidic. All 3 NO2s are electron withdrawing groups, and what they will do? They will increase the pressure on this OH. So OH will make the H plus to go out. So this will have more acidic property. Then what about this? Yes, you know, acetic acid is nothing but acid and it will have that property. This will remove H plus. But out of these two, which one will have more acidic? Yes, this is third one will have more acidic. Then what about this? NH2 is electron withdrawing group. Yes, yes, very good, very good. NH2 is electron withdrawing group or electron donating group? Tell me the answer here. NH2 is a electron donating group. If three groups are ready to donate the electrons, will this OH will lose that H plus? No, it don't. So what will happen here? Here the acidic property will be very less. So if you observe here, among 2 and 3, only it will show, what it will show? Only it will show more acidic. They only will perform the test, student. They only will perform the test. So the option is 3. Why 3? Because this can only show in the reaction, whereas this cannot. Whereas this cannot. I hope you done this question. Have you got +4? Tell me. Yes. Electron donating group. Very good, Ramojira. Very good. Next, which of the following ion pairs have same outermost electronic configuration? Do you want me to tell this, or you know the answer, or will you tell me? Shall I wait for you 1 minute? Can I get the answer from you, Ramoji Rao? Come on, man. Come on.
There is a flood of comments coming from.
Yes, sir. And he is responding very nicely.
Exactly. Seems like he has done most of the questions right. You know?
Yes. Most of the questions were right by him. Very good, Ramoji Rao. Very good. If you see here, yes. If you observe here, the answer for this question is very easy, and it is a level 1 question. And you can see here, it is very easy, and with this type of question you can win the jackpot. Why? Because Ramoji Rao, if you see here, yes, Cr plus and Mn plus 2. If you observe here, Cr, the oxidation state of the electronic configuration of Cr is 3d5 4s1, and here Mn plus 2 is 3d5 4s2. Mn plus 2 means you are removing 2 electrons. Cr plus means you are removing 1 electron. So both have the electronic configuration 3d5. Isn't it? Have you scored the marks? Yes, very good. Option 1 is correct, ma. Option 1 is correct. Very good. Keep on commenting. Okay. Next, if you observe, what is the answer here? Yes, 3d5, and the option 1 is correct. This type of questions you can win the jackpot. Next, what they are asking? Yes, this question is also a little bit typical here. Typical because I am hearing most of the wrong answers, and most of the students have left this question. Okay, but the reason why is, see here, students, this you have to focus more. Why? Because diborane question will compulsory repeated in the JEE Main examination. Yes, ma. Very good. Now if you see here, what they are saying, BH3 is a Lewis base. So if you know about the coordinate covalent bond, sir, why the coordinate covalent bond concept is coming in between? Yes, in coordinate covalent bond, nitrogen will donate the electron pairs to boron. Why? Because boron will have vacant orbital. So here boron is accepting the electrons, it is not giving the electrons. Then how can this BH3 will become Lewis base? How can BH3 will become Lewis base? So it is wrong. See, even though when you are saying the statement is wrong, you have to know, yes, very good, you have to know about the proper reason here. That is why it is not a Lewis base. Then what about this? All BHB bond angles is 120. No students, definitely not, because if you see here, see, this is 83 degrees, this is 131. So the bond angles are definitely not equal, and the bond length also, students, it is not at all same. Here if you see the bond length is 131 pm, here if you see the bond length is 119 pm. So the bond length also differs. Then what is this here? Yes, external BH bonds have, yes. Jyoti Devi, I am also sir. Yes, Jyoti Devi, have you scored the marks here? Tell me, is it +4 or -1? Please give the reply, Yes, 4, very good. So if you see here, what is that? External BH bonds have less p character. Why external BH bonds have less p character? Because S character directly proportional to bond order. So if you observe here, external S character is more, whereas see here, p character is very less in the external hydrogen bonds. Why? Because only S character plays the role, whereas p character is not placing the role. That is the reason the option 4 is correct, students. That is the reason the option 4 is correct, because external H bonds are having less p character. Okay, students, I hope you scored the marks. Yes, bond length is also different. Very good. Keep on responding. Next student, which among the following is true? Yes, this question I observed one thing here. That is the thing is that the interesting thing is they have given here Buna S is a straight linear polymer and thermosetting plastic, and neoprene is additional copolymer and used in bucket formation. So if you see here, once you see this bucket formation, you people will think that yes Rakesh, yes, you people will think that bucket formation means, you people will think that okay, bucket, I think this question is a little bit difficult, so you will give the option as C. But here if you observe nascent oxygen, you have to concentrate on this. Sir, how we can know? See, how we can know that quick idea? How we will get that quick idea, sir? If you see here, students, yes, sorry. Okay, if you see here, students, how you will get that idea? Because of the nascent oxygen. Why? Because if you know the preparations, 1 minute. If you know the preparations, you will get the answer, students. What is that, sir? Yes, when you are discussing about this Buna N is prepared in the presence of hydrogen peroxide, that is H2O2. See, again a question on H2O2. So if you see here, Buna S is prepared in the presence of H2O2. Option 4 is wrong. Sorry, option 4 is wrong. Why? Because Buna S prepared in the presence of H2O2. That H2O2 will give nascent oxygen. That nascent oxygen will, see, nascent oxygens are highly reactive. They will not be very calm. They want to react with any other element. That is the reason nascent oxygen will go and react, and that will lead to the formation of Buna N, students. That will lead to the formation of Buna N. So the answer is nothing but answer is 2, students. Answer is 2. Very good. The answer is 2. Why the answer is 2? Because if you observe here, nascent oxygen plays a key role in the preparation of Buna N. I think Ramoji Rao, you got marks. You have lost marks, I think so. Don't worry. Now, which of the following will not need acetaldehyde? Very interesting question, students. Very interesting question. First, I know many of the students are asking, sir, we are preparing at a time for maths, physics and chemistry. Please give us a trick to remember very fast the concepts. So if you see here, what you have to fix, see, you have to know, you see, when you are learning named reactions, the first and foremost thing that you have to do is, when you are performing the named reactions, you have to remember the reagents. I have told these points in many of my videos. Why we have to concentrate on the reagents? Why? Because if you see here, dibal H is used to prepare aldehyde. Diol H is used to prepare aldehyde. If you see here, copper in the presence of heat also used to convert alcohol to aldehyde. And whereas if you see here, catalyst and palladium, copper in the presence of water will also use it to convert aldehyde. Then which one? Yes sir, CrO3 is a oxidizing agent and it is used to prepare acid, that is carboxylic acid, not aldehyde, students. That is the reason you have to remember the reagents. So the option is 3. Why? Because alcohol is converting into acid in the presence of CrO3 and H2SO4. Yes, something happened, Ramoji Rao. Alcohol is converted to aldehyde in the presence, alcohol is converted to acid. But here what they are asking for acetaldehyde. So you cannot get aldehyde in the presence of CrO3. So that is the reason here you will get acid, not aldehyde. So the option 3 is wrong, and here the option 3 is correct. Why? Because it is not able to give aldehyde, students. Okay, next. So if you see here, yes, this is the reason, student. You will get here when you are taking CrO3, you will get here acetic acid instead of that. Okay, have you got marks for this? Question wrong. Okay. No. Why the question is wrong? They have correct. They are asked correct only. Which of the following will not yield acetaldehyde? They are asking here. Will not yield acetaldehyde. So if you see here, this can yield, but this cannot yield. Okay, ma? And I am telling you, these are memory based questions. And they asked which will yield. Which will yield means you will get 3 options. If they are asking will not yield means the option 3 is correct. Okay, ma? Depending upon the question, as I told you, Ramoji Rao, these are memory based. Okay, keep that in mind. Memory based. If you kept the option all 3, if you gave the options Ramoji Rao, one thing you have to be very clear here. If you give the options 1, 2, 3, then you are correct. According to your question, according to my question, my memory based question, option 3 is correct. So tell me which one you are correct. Okay, no problem. I think you have gone wrong or question is wrong. Now tell me very clearly. Okay. Now Ramoji, now see here. CO2 is used in oxidation of aldehyde and ketone, whereas EuSO4 is strong oxidizing agent. One thing you have to remember, I think majority of the questions I left this answer, but listen students, it is very easy. The thing is students, in some cases, in some textbooks, this is a direct NCERT question if you observe here. So if you see here, what they are asking here, CO2 is used in oxidation of aldehyde and ketone, and EuSO4 is used in strong reducing agent. Why? Because here Ce will be in the place of +4, whereas Eu is in the place of +2. And it is used as an oxidizing agent and it is used as a reducing agent. So according to that concept, both are correct. Why? Because if you see here, an alcohol is converting into aldehyde, or an alcohol is converting into ketone here. Why? In the presence of CO2. Why? Because it is a strong oxidizing agent. Whereas if you see here, yes, EuSO4 from +2 it is converting into +3. From +2 it is converting into +3. Means it is making others to gain electrons. Reducing agent. It is making to others to gain electrons. Means it is a reducing agent. Oxidizing agent, reducing agent. Oxidizing agent will make others to lose electrons. Reducing agent will make others to gain electrons. So if you see here it is losing electrons, means it is making others to gain electrons. So it is called as reducing agent. Here it is called as oxidizing agent. So if you see here, yes. Both are correct. The both are correct. I think some of the students have left this answer. Okay, no problem with that. Next, option 4 is correct. Next. Very easy question, students. Trust me, these questions are like jackpots. I think you have kept the answer. Can I explain this or shall I leave it? You will tell the answer for me. Yes? 2 seconds I will wait. I want answer for this question. 1, 2. Can I get, sir, did I get the answer there? Have the students replied?
Nobody replied.
Yes, why?
I think they are finding the answer difficult.
No, this is very easy, very easy. What is that answer? What is that answer for this question? Glycosidic linkage. If you see here, the galactose and 4-glucose will attach and you will get lactose here. If you observe here, what is happening here? It is called glycoside linkage. What is happening? H. And if you observe here, first position of this galactose and the fourth position of glucose are getting linked with a glycoside linkage, and you are getting the option as 4. Sorry, you are getting the option as 1 here. Why? Because first galactose and 4 glucose. The first position of galactose and the fourth position of glucose are forming the bond here, friends. Please, that is what I am saying. Small things you may confuse. Small things you may confuse. Okay, Jyoti, come on. Okay, next. And what is the question? Which of the following does not hydrolysis? Yes, students. These type of questions you have to keep the mind. You have to keep in your mind about the structures, because keeping the structures on the mind, then you can easily tell which one can hydrolysize and which cannot hydrolysize. If you see here, if you see here, BF3 is forming only bonds with 3 fluorines. PCl5 is forming bond with only 5 chlorines, and SaCl4 it is forming bond with only 4 chlorines, and it can give the tetrahedral structure. Sorry, seesaw structure, students. So if you see here, it can form seesaw structure and it can form trigonal planar structure. But what happened this SF6? It is forming a octahedral structure. Very good, very good. You have got +4 marks, I think. But what about the previous question? Have you left that? Have you left that previous question? Galactose and glucose linkage 1,4. Reply that also. So if you see here SF6, what is happening with the SF6? So SF6 forms octahedral structure, and they are very tightly packed. So it cannot perform hydrolysis. That is the reason it cannot perform hydrolysis, and the option is 3. And if you observe, yes, if you observe, it is a octahedral structure, and all the fluorine atoms are inert to hydrolysis. Very good, very good, very good. And all the hydrolysis, they are very tightly packed. And if you see here, conjugation acts like inert. Yes, they have given the fantastic answer, sir, isn't it? Exactly. Yes. Next, very good, students. It is a good question actually, and it is a typical question. But once you understand the concept behind it, can you guess what this reaction implements? Which named reaction you will get by seeing this reagent? As I told you in my many videos, you have to remember about the reagent. So if you see here, hydrogen palladium BaSO4, have you gone this reagent? If you see this reagent, what reaction you are getting here? Yes, anyone? You left it. Oh my God, I didn't expect this, that you left this. Rossmann's reduction. Rossmann's reduction. What you will get by using Rossmann's reduction? Oh my God. See here what is happening. First, when you are making CN to undergo hydrolysis, you will get an acid. That acid, when you react in the presence of thionyl fluoride, you are getting an acid halide. That acid halide, when you are performing Rossmann's reduction, you will get an aldehyde. In the Rossmann's reaction, there is one important step, that is called BaSO4 palladium, and this BaSO4 is used as a poisoning agent on palladium. Why? Because this palladium is a highly reducing agent. If you are not stopping it, it will convert to alcohol. So BaSO4 is used as a poisoning agent in Rossmann reaction. This is very, very important. And what is your answer? Student, yes, you did it. Very good, very good, very good. So BaSO4, have you got +4? Let me know that. So BaSO4, it will poison palladium and it will stop you at aldehyde. If you are not poisoning this, it will give alcohol. So what they are asking in the question, product of the reaction, and what they have given the answer. If there is no BaSO4, then you can keep the option as alcohol. But here they have given BaSO4 a poisoning agent. I am reading your comment. Yes. So the option is aldehyde. So the option is nothing but aldehyde. Yes, I think you got +4. Very, very good. So now the option is 1. And yes, students, yes. Let me tell you small thing. Don't say to start the class. Okay, let me tell you one thing. This is very important. Focus. This is very important. Why? Because Yes, ma. Whatever the question that we have discussed here, 8 questions came from our previous videos. 8 questions that you can avail, that you can find in the Skyget app, and we have covered all those within 90 classes only. 90 classes only, trust me. And you have an after class practice session, because whatever the questions we have discussed, we have making a after class practice session for that. Not only that, you have an amazing feature, that is all India live test, where you can get your performance analytics individually and comparatively, because you know what you will get. Yes. Okay, sir. Okay, very good. Thank you. So what you will get, you know, I think they are responding very well, sir. Okay.
Exactly.
So if you see here, students, yes, Karan sir, please come here.
Sure.
Yes, I introduced Karan sir also. Okay, I think you are familiar with this, sir. Okay. Now if you see here, yes, why I am stressing this all India live test here? Yes, you have to focus here. All India live test is nothing but about to know about yourself. Sir, by performing the test, students are asking me, by performing the test, sir, how we can know about ourselves?
See, once you perform the test, these tests are relative tests, okay? The marking will be relative.
Yes.
Once you perform the test, all the students who are giving the test on Skyget app, you will get to know where you stand among
all India students, focus this. So by knowing about you throughout the India, you can understand where you are.
Exactly.
From where you have to start your development. Yes, students. And you know one more important thing. Yes, free now. Everything is free, students. Yes, we are very proud to say that we are providing every important videos for JEE for free only. So see, students, you have to trust us and you have to follow with us. Okay, what do you say, sir? Yes, everything free.
Exactly.
Students have to use this
Where
type of
will you get
facility.
such kind of best content, you know?
Hi. Ramoji Rao is saying hi to you, sir.
Hi, Ramarajao.
Now, sir will continue the from 16th question. Please maintain the same attention, and we are going to complete this session within
Within half an hour. you know?
half an hour. Okay, students, and don't go away after the session, because we are going to soon start the shift to 2 paper. Okay, students. Okay, sir, I'm going that.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, students. See you in the end of the session. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Good. I'll give the mic to you. Okay, sir. Bye.
Sure.
Bye, Ramoji Rao. See you soon.
So students, let's continue the coming questions. Now we had total of 30 questions in the JEE Mains exam for the chemistry section. 50 questions are being told to you, are being explained to you by Srinivasan sir. Okay. So those questions mostly composed of organic part. For me, I will be telling you the inorganic as well as physical part. So let's start with the questions. Now the first question says the hybridization. It says hybridization and magnetic nature of first and second, that is MnCN6 4 minus and FeCN6 3 minus are what? We have the options. Okay, this is the question from the coordination compound part. Okay, so most of the questions which directly are coming from the inorganic are either from the coordination part or from the atomic structures chapter. Okay, if you would have done these chapters, these questions would be, the answer of these questions would be on your fingertips. Okay, so let's directly quickly solve this answer and get to know the answer. The question says MnCN6 4 minus. Okay, we need to find the hybridization of this ion. How to do it? Let's see. X minus 6 is equal to minus 4. X is equal to 2. The 2 is a plus charge on the manganese ions. Means it is Mn2 positive. Okay, now we have the electronic configuration of, that is outer shell electronic configuration of Mn. Okay, that is 3d5 4s2, right? When the manganese loses 2 electrons, it comes out to be 3d5. Now 3d5 is this one. This one. Okay, but the important thing, guys, you need to remember is that we have cyanide here. Cn, that is a very strong ligand. Okay, in the presence of strong ligand, what happens is that the d subshell energy, it rechanges, okay, and it gets split in the form of two stages. How? These 5 orbitals split into two different levels of energy, and it is like that. Okay, and in the presence of strong ligand, what happens is that these 5 electrons, they stay at the lower energy level, and there only they paired up. How? Like that. We have 5 electrons, so they paired up like that. 1 2 3 4 5. So what is remaining? What is the remaining orbitals we have? These 2 d orbitals. Okay, we have these 2 d orbitals remaining with us. Now we need to find out the hybridization of this compound, this ion. We have 6 Cn. Okay, so what will happen? What will happen is that this is 3d, we will have 4s and we will have 4p. Okay, 6 Cn ions will place themselves into the 2d, 1s and remaining 3p orbitals. Okay, so it will form a d2, that is d2sp3, means d2sp3 hybridization. So this coordination ion will form d2sp3 hybridization directly. Okay, now we see where is the d3 hybridization given in the options, here and here. So we eliminate these 1 and 2 options. These are not the right options. Now among these 2 options, one will be the right one. So how will we decide? We will find the second solution of FeCN6 3-. In the case of FeCN6 3-, FeCN6 3-, we need to find the charge on ferric ion, that is Fe. How will we find? We know it. Fe minus 6 is equal to minus 3, x is equal to 3. It means Fe is having 3 plus charge on it. Now we know that the outer shell electronic configuration of Fe is 3d6 4s2, and when it loses 3 electrons, it will have 3d5 of electronic configuration. Now again same thing guys, again the way we did in the case of manganese MnCN6, we will do the same thing in the case of FeCN6, with the reason that in the case of FeCN6 it is having strong ligand. So in the presence of strong ligand, the electrons in the 3d, they will pair up. Okay, how? Let's see. We have 5 electrons, these electrons will pair up and they will form this configuration, and still we have 1 electron which is unpaired. When there is an unpaired electron, it is paramagnetic in nature. Okay, so it means this is d2sp3 hybridization, this is paramagnetic in nature, and the correct answer will be 4th one, right? Exactly, Ramoji Rao, you got the right answer. 4 plus for you. Okay, so that's a good way of solving the answers. Okay, so you got the D option. Let's see the key. Yeah, we have the 4th answer right. Let's go to the next question. The next question says that the curve of Ellingham diagram is between what? Now guys, in case you would have studied the metallurgy chapter, which is very common chapter in the class 12th chemistry, the Ellingham diagram is basically the representation of spontaneity of the reduction of metal oxides, that is MO. What is the spontaneity? Is it feasible or not? Is it explained by the delta G? The delta G factor tells us whether these metal oxides will be reducing or not. So the Ellingham diagram is in a way is a representation of spontaneity of the reduction of metal oxides and its temperature graph. Okay, and the right answer is second. Very easy. A direct question based upon the graph. If you would have gone through the graph, you knew it, that it is just the delta G versus T graph. Direct answer. Exactly, right, Ramoji Rao. It's a second answer. See, we have the second key. Let's quickly go to the next question. Now the next question says, according to the Friedrich isotherm, at the moderate pressure, x by m is proportional to px. Okay, find x. Now we know that in the case of Friedrich isotherm, x by m is equal to k times p raised to power 1 by n. One important thing I would like to tell you guys is that in this chemistry part, from 24th to 25th till now, you would have seen in all the shifts, majority of the questions, every time, majority of the questions would be coming from the chemical kinetics, from the surface chemistry, okay, and from thermodynamics. These three chapters are given very much weightage during the JEE exams, okay, especially during these last 3 days. So remember, you have February exams left, you have March exams left, and you have April exams left. Just pay attention to these 3 chapters so that you can score well and get the answers very quickly. Okay, now come to the question. Question says, according to Friedrich isotherm at moderate pressure, x by m is proportional to px. X is what? Simple answer. X is 1 by n. Directly we have the first option. Yes, Ramoji Rao, you got the right answer. Kudos for you. +4. First key. Okay, let's go to the next question. The next question says, yes, the next question says that 1 gram of CXHYOZ compound in combustion gives 2.6 gram of CO2 and 1.08 gram of H2O. What we need to find? We need to find mass percent of oxygen in compound. Now students, it's a very simple question. You need to understand a very basic concept. Okay, let me tell you. Now right, we are here having CXHYOZ. This is the compound which we are given. When it goes combustion in the presence of oxygen, it will give us CO2 plus H2O. Now understand one thing. This compound is having carbon atoms, hydrogen atoms, and oxygen atoms. When there is no other compound present during this reaction, only oxygen is there. At that moment, whatever the carbon is present in this compound, okay, whatever the carbon is present in this compound, this carbon will be converted into CO2. Just focus and just understand what I am trying to say. Carbon in this compound will be converted into CO2. It means whatever the weight this compound has, whatever the weight of carbon this compound has, same amount of weight of the carbon will be forming CO2. So if we find the weight of if we find the weight of carbon in CO2, and similarly if we find the weight of hydrogen in water, we will get to know what is the weight of hydrogen and carbon in this compound. Okay, so this is the trick, not the trick but the strategy of going through this question, how to solve the answer. Now let's directly coming to the answer, quickly do it. So in the case of CO2, we have 2.6 gram of CO2 which is formed by burning, by doing the combustion of 1 gram of this compound. Okay, let's find the moles of CO2. Number of moles is equal to 2.64 divided by given mass, given molar mass is equal to, the number of moles will be 0.06. Okay, number of moles we have 0.06. What we need to find is that the weight of carbon in CO2, it means weight will be equal to number of moles into molar mass of molecular mass of carbon or atomic mass of carbon. It will be equal to, because we are talking about atom, C, so it will be equal to 0.06 into 12 is equal to 0.72. So weight of C is equal to 0.72. One thing we got. Now we need to find the weight of hydrogen. Same procedure. We have 1.088. Find the number of moles, which will be equal to given mass 1.08 divided by molecular mass. Number of moles will be equal to 0.06. Okay, number of moles is equal to 0.06. Weight will be equal to weight of hydrogen in water is equal to 0.06 into 2 is equal to 0.12. Here weight of hydrogen is equal to 0.12. Very basic thing. We are coming to the answer. Now this compound is having hydrogen, oxygen. We found the weight of, and carbon also. We found the weight of hydrogen. We found the weight of carbon. Very easy to find the weight of oxygen. How? Subtract the values from 1.8. So it will be 1.8 minus 0.72 minus 0.12. You get the, no. Okay, got it. 0.96. See, your sir calculates so very fast. So we got the 0.96 value. Now, what we need to find is that mass percent of oxygen in compound. How? Easy. 0.96 divided by 1.8 and get the answer. Let's quickly go to the key. Go to the solution first. See, the whole procedure has been told to you. Finally, we got the 53.3%. The right option is second. Right, Ramoji Rao, you got the right answer. Exactly. Yes. Good for you that you are solving, that you solved most of the questions and got +4 in many questions. Okay. Now let's proceed to the next question. The next question is based upon the chromatography. Now this question is a part of analytical chemistry. Okay, very rarely the questions from the analytical chemistry are coming to the exam, but if they comes in a direct way. Okay, no need to put much mind, just remember the definitions and on the base of definition get the answer. How? See, the separation of A and B using chromatography is done. Calculate the retarding factor of A. Now we need to find the retarding factor. To understand this question, what we need to do is that suppose we have a solution in which we have put TLC paper or chromatography paper. Suppose we insert chromatography paper or TLC paper. This is the solution having solvent as well as solute. So what will happen is that in the solution the solvent part will move up as well as solute part will move up. The distance covered by the solvent part is suppose x and the distance covered by the solute part is suppose y, that is this one. Okay, so the retarding factor says that it's a ratio of the distance covered by solvent x divided by distance covered by the solute y divided by x, that is solvent. Simple. Now look at this diagram. What does it say? Y is what? 2, x is what? 5, is equal to 0.4. Let's see the right answer. .4. Nice. How many of you solved this answer? Tell me. I know it was very easy. In case you would have remembered the analytical chemistry part. Yes. Very easy way. Just remember what is the reduction factor. Okay. And get the answer. Another important thing I am telling you, that we are solving the questions right now here. Okay. But you need to put this thing in your perspective that all these questions, they are coming from the different chapters. Okay. So don't miss any chapter. Though there is a weightage given to a particular chapter based upon the number of questions, but simple questions are also coming from the theoretical parts. Okay, so it's a basically theoretical part question, but the answer is direct. When the question comes from the numerical part, you have to solve it, but from the theoretical part, just direct remember the concept, direct have the answer, you will have +4. So easy. Let's go to the next question. Okay, the question says A2B3 is 60% ionized in its 1 molar aqueous solution. Okay, determine the boiling point of solution of Kb in H2O. Okay, students, in the shift 1 of 24th, 2nd of 24th, and now here in the shift 1st of 25th, 3 shifts, same type of concept, again and again coming. Now it's up to you. If you want to get the answer, if you want to crack, if you want to get the answer of such questions, go to this chapter, go to 3 concepts and directly solve them. It's just a basic formula based answer. How? Let's see. A2B3 dissociates or ionized gives 2 of A2 plus A3 plus 3 of B2 minus. Okay, now how many ions are being formed? From this 5 ions, 2A, 3B, means N is equal to 5. Formula of Vento factor I is equal to N alpha plus 1 minus alpha is equal to N is what? 5. 5 alpha plus 1 minus alpha is equal to 4 plus alpha, right? Sorry, 3 plus alpha. 3 alpha plus 1. Yeah, now it's right. I was confused. So alpha is what? 0.6. Alpha is 0.6. Directly put it, 3 into 0.6 plus 1 is equal to 1.8 plus 1 is equal to 2.8. Okay, you got the alpha? Yes, right. 5 alpha minus 4 alpha, yes, 4 alpha plus 1. Okay, directly got the alpha, right? Now we need to do is that delta TB is equal to Kf into M into I. We have the I, we have the M 1 molar, and we know the Kf. Directly put these values into the delta B equation and directly get the answer. Let's see what is it. See, directly you get the answer. Okay, directly solve it, directly you will have TB solution, right? Right. Let's go to the next question. The question says a tire containing N2 has 35 psi and 27 degrees Celsius. Yes, Ramoji Rao, I know you have done the right answers. It's good. Exactly. It's boosting for us also, you know, that you are doing the right answers and it's boosting us that we are also giving the right answers here, so that many of you will be able to see and compare the solutions. The tire containing N2 has 35 psi at this temperature. At what temperature in degree Celsius pressure will be 40 psi? Now it's a question of states of matter. How? See, the tire contains N2. It says about tire. Tire is having constant volume. At the constant volume, when V is constant, P is directly proportional to D. P is directly proportional to D means P1 by P2 is equal to T1 by T2. Directly apply this formula, you will get the answer. See, P1 by P2 is equal to P1 by P2 is equal to T1 by T2. Directly apply the formula, put the values, get the T2 in the Kelvin, subtract 273 from here, get the 69.85. Direct answer. Key is 70. Yes. Next question. Now again, this question, if you see, it's from the redox calculations. From the redox part also many questions are coming up. In the last shift and the shift before that, questions came from the redox. So better pay attention to this concept also. Okay, go through these concepts of redox reaction and increase your score. Now the question says, we have given this equation. We are given the molar concentration of CrO minus. We are given the molar concentration of H2O3 minus. We need to find the V. First of all, what we need to do is that we have to balance this redox reaction. Okay. This is the balancing of the redox reaction, what we got. Once you balance the redox reaction, after that you need to apply the mole-mole analysis. Now the mole-mole analysis says that in the mole-mole analysis, the number of moles of CrO4 divided by its coefficient, stoichiometric coefficient, will be equal to the number of moles of H2O3 divided by its stoichiometric coefficient. So directly what will we do is that 0.154 into V divided by 8 will be equal to the 40 into 0.25 divided by 3. Got? We need to find the V. Directly replace the values here and there and you got the value of V. Exactly, V is equal to 173 ml. Directly get the answer. And the key is 173. Next question. The question says that NH2CN solid reacts with oxygen and forms N2, CO2 and H2O. Find out delta H at 298 Kelvin in kg per mole. Okay, now it's a question of thermodynamics directly coming on the basis of formula. How? We have to find the delta H. Directly apply delta H is equal to delta U plus delta Ng RT. Okay, delta Ng RT. What is delta Ng? Delta Ng is the difference in the number of moles of gas in the reaction. Here we have delta Ng is equal to 1 plus 1 2 minus 3 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2, right? Yes, it is 1 by 2. Directly put the value here, delta U plus 1 by 2 into R 8.314 into temperature is 298. But important thing, the value of 8.31 is in the joule value. Okay, we need to find the value in kg, so we divide it by 1000. The delta H is equal to del U plus this value. Directly solve the value and get the answer. I think we missed to put the value of delta U in the question. Don't worry, see the answer and you will get it. See, delta H is equal to delta U plus del Ng RT. Del U we have minus 744.24. Del Ng RT is this one. Directly have the answer. This minus plus this one. 743 kilojoule per mole minus. What does the key say? Let's see. Minus 74. Minus 743. Right answer. Now let's go to the next question. The question says the enthalpy of formation of NaG plus sodium ion from Na is this one, and of Br minus from Br2 is this one. The lattice energy of NaBr is this one. What we need to find? We need to find the delta HF, enthalpy of formation of NaBr solid. Okay. The question said it's X, find X. I mean indirectly they give X, we have to find the X. Indirectly we need to find only delta HF only, enthalpy of formation of NaBr solid. What is enthalpy of formation? Enthalpy of formation says Na solid plus Na plus Br solid gives NaBr solid. Enthalpy formation says the formation of 1 mole of compound, that is formation of 1 mole of product from its constituent atoms or elements. Okay, sodium plus barium, sodium plus bromine gives NaBr. Now let's proceed to the question, how to do it. We are given the enthalpy formation of Na plus G from Na. Na gives Na gaseous plus delta H is 426.4. One. Second, that of Br minus is minus 3 to 5. So Br2 gives Br minus. Now remember, enthalpy of formation we are talking about. Okay, enthalpy of formation means formation of this compound from its constituent ions. Okay, constituent ions, constituent elements. So Br in its natural form is in the Br2 form. Okay, but we need to understand that delta HF, enthalpy formation always talks about 1 mole of the product. So 1 mole of product means 1 mole of bromide ions. So we have to multiply Br2 with half, okay, to balance the equation. So delta H will be equal to minus 3 to 5. Minus 3 to 5. Now last equation. The lattice energy of NaBr is this one. It means lattice energy is energy that is released when NaBr solid is formed from its constituent gaseous ions. Remember, constituent gaseous ions. It means Na gaseous cation plus bromide gaseous anion gives NaBr solid, and delta H will be equal to minus 774.8. Okay. Now what we need to do is that we need to find solid means NaS, BRS, NaBRS. We have this NaS here, we have this Br2S here. Okay, so what we do is that if we look at the 3 equations and analyze, what we need to do is that we need to add these 3 equations. Once we add these 3 equations, what will happen is that this NAG plus from right side will cancel NAG plus from the right side from the left side, okay, and yeah, and this Br minus from the right side of this equation will cancel the Br minus of this equation from the left side. Ultimately what is left with us is that Na plus plus Br2s gives NaBr solid. Just add these three equations. Now let's directly proceed to a solution. We see similar concept which we told you. Three equations, add the three equations, ultimately get the enthalpy of formation of sodium bromide. Okay, next proceed to the next question. Yeah, again a chemical kinetic question. Many questions are coming from this concept also, chemical kinetics. Many are quick bites, okay, and many are just calculative ones. This one is a calculative one, but then it's a direct based on formula. You know the formula, directly put the formula, put the values, get the answer. See how? We are given the graph of log k and 1 by t. Whenever this kind of graph comes, directly have this thing in your mind that it's based upon the Arrhenius concept, Arrhenius equation. How? Arrhenius equation says rate constant k is equal to a e raised to power minus Ea by RT. Ea is the activation energy, R is the gas constant, T is the temperature, okay, and A is the Arrhenius constant. Take the log k is equal to log A minus Ea by RT. Okay, it should be ln k is equal to ln A, but we took the log, so what we need to do is that we need to divide this equation by 2.303. Okay, now the question says for a general reaction, this one, if the rate constant at temperature 500 is this one, the temperature at which, find the temperature at which k is this one. Okay, we are given the values of k at different temperatures. We need to find the value of temperature at which this k is 10 to the power minus 4. So directly put the values. Put the values of k1 here and t1 here. Got it? K1 is 10 to the power minus 5, T1 is 500 Kelvin. Put this equation, put the values here, and then again rewrite the equation and put the value of K2 here. K2 is 10 to the power minus 4 and T2 we need to find, let it be like that, T2. Okay, then subtract the equations, rearrange the values, and you will get the value of T. Let's directly go to the solution. See, log 10k is equal to log A minus A by RT. Slope is this one. Yeah, this important point. Now this graph, log k is on the y-axis and 1 by t is on the x-axis. Okay, so this equation represents y is equal to mx plus c format. How? Y is log 10, okay, c is log A, and the x is minus Ea by r, sorry, 1 by t, x is 1 by t, and the m part represents slope. So slope is equal to minus Ea by 2.303 r. Okay, this is how we proceed to this question, and we are given the value of this one, minus 10 raised to power 4. Directly put the values, directly take the ratios, get the answer. Okay, the temperature is 526.3 Kelvin. Let's see the key, what does it says? 526.3 Kelvin. Next question. Okay, now this question is directly based upon the formula. How? The question says solubility of AgCN in buffer of pH at 3 is X, and the solubility product is given as 2.2 into 10 to the power minus 6, and of HCN is given as 6.6. Now we know that AgCN is a salt of weak acid. AgCN is a salt of weak acid, and we need to find the solubility of the salt of weak acid in the buffer. Directly put the formula for this concept, which comes out to be S is equal to square root of KSP bracket 1 plus H plus concentration ion divided by Ka raised to power half. Directly put the values. We have KSP is given as this one, 2.2 into 10 to the power minus 16 braces 1 plus H plus concentration is given here. pH is 3. We know pH 3 means H plus is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 3. Divide by Ka. K is here, this one, 6.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 10, brackets 1 by 2. Okay, is equal to 2.2 square root into 10 raised to the power minus 8 2.2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 bracket 1 plus, we take the value of 10 to the power minus 10 to the numerator side, it will be 10 to the power 7 by 6.6 raised to power half is equal to 2.2 square root into 10 to the power minus 8, yes, minus 8, bracket 1 plus 1.6 raised to power 10 to the power 6 into half. Now we know 10 to the power 6 is quite bigger as compared to 1, so we directly rewrite this part as, directly rewrite this part as 1.6 into 10 to the power 6 ka square root, and we have 2.2 square root into 10 to the power minus 8 square root is equal to 2.2 square root into 10 raised to the power minus 8 into 1.6 square root into 10 raised to the power 3. Now this 2 10 raised to the powers will give us 10 raised to the power minus 5 into square root of 2.2 into square root of 1.6. When you solve these two square roots, the value will be coming out to be 1.9 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. Okay, this is the value, 1.9 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. We have the options A, B and C, D. The first options comes out to be the similar as we solved. Let's see what is the right answer as per the key. First only. Great. Let's go to the next question. Okay, another theoretical or knowledge based concept. The question says that the allotrope of oxygen is responsible for reducing smoke. First point. Second statement says oxides of nitrogen and sulfur are responsible for the photochemical smoke. Okay, now first point, let's go to the first statement. It says the allotrope of oxygen is responsible for reducing smoke. Tell me students, is it the right statement? Is there any allotrope of oxygen which helps in reducing the smoke? I mean, I never learnt or I never studied this part, that this type of concept that allotrope of oxygen is reducing the smoke. What we know is that there is an allotrope of oxygen which increases the smoke, and we all know that allotrope of that allotrope of oxygen is ozone, and it increases the smoke. It increases the smoke. So the first statement is false. Now the statement 2 says oxides of nitrogen and sulfur are responsible for photochemical smoke. Now what is photochemical smoke? Okay, photochemical smoke is that, suppose when we have oxides of nitrogen and sulfur present in the atmosphere and the sun rays directly fall on those oxides, the falling of sun rays on these oxides will lead to the kind of chain reaction. Okay, in a chain reaction what will happen? From these oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, some secondary pollutants will form. Now those secondary pollutants will be the responsible for photochemical smoke. So kind of statement 2 is right, statement 1 is false. See the options, statement 1 is false and statement 2 is true. The right answer will be second. Okay. Okay, I think we forgot to put the key, but it's okay. We got the right explanation, we got the right answer. Now let's go to the next question. The question says, which of the following probability distribution curves is the correct for, it's not the cause, it's curve. The following probability distribution curve for 3s orbital. Okay. Now in the case of 3s orbital, we need to understand how many are the nodal planes, how many are the radial nodal planes. Radial nodal planes are those points or those points where the probability of finding the electron is 0. Okay, how will we find it? We know that that value comes out to be, formula for that we know, n minus L minus 1, where n is the principal quantum number, L for here is, now let directly put the values instead of wasting time to tell you, you know it. N is what? 3, L is 0 for S subshell, minus 1, it equal to 2, R is equal to 2. It means there will be 2 nodal points where probability of finding the electron will be 0. Now let's find the graph. Let's draw the graph for this one, for the 2 nodal planes. It will be like something like that. Here we will have R, and here we will be having probability of finding the electron. Okay, so when you plot this graph for 3s with the 2 nodal points, it will something like be that, first, second, and then like that. Why? Because after two nodal points, the graph will not touch again the x-axis. Okay, so we need to find which one is the right. Yeah, the first option is having no nodal plane, third option is having 1 nodal plane, fourth option is having 3 nodal plane, 1, 2, 3. In the case of second option we have 1, 2 nodal planes. Okay, so the right answer will be second. Just need to remember the formula for the nodal points. Okay, that will be n minus L minus 1. Remember this one, directly get the answer. Okay, great. So guys, students, these were the basic questions which we covered, which are coming right now in the JEE Mains examination. Okay, but you need to remember one thing, that only these questions will not be repeating again and again. Trust me, we have plethora of the questions available in our Skyget app. Just log into that app, solve those questions, and trust me, 30 to 40% of the questions are directly coming from the past year as well as Skyget app question bank. Okay, solve those questions, just remember the concepts and clear the exam. Okay, another important thing, entire syllabus is covered into 90 classes by us. Okay, the entire syllabus of JEE Mains, entire syllabus of chemistry JEE Mains is covered by us. Okay, just go to these lectures, revise them quickly. I don't think 90 classes will take more than 5-7 days when it comes to revision. Okay, you will just directly go through these classes, mug up the concepts, learn the concepts, and clear the exam. Okay, another important thing, suppose you are solving your questions and you came across a doubt, you are not able to solve it, we are here for help you. Okay, come back to us, comment us, and connect to us, and we will be giving you the correct solution to your doubt. Another important thing, just the way we taught you the concepts here, after every lecture you will be having your after class ACPs, that is after class practice sessions. Here you will be solving the questions on the basis of every topic being taught to you daily basis pe. Okay, similarly, next point, there is an all India live test series which is being provided to you on the Skyget app. Okay, use that app, you go through the test series, solve the questions, analyze your performance, get your all India rank, and see where you stand. That's how you will be excelling into your examination. Okay, so last not but the least, as of now all the videos for the JEE Mains will be available to you on free basis. Okay, without any cost. Go to the Skyget app, see the videos, learn the concepts, solve the questions, be very quick, and just go to give the exam and crack it. Okay students, thank you. That was for the chemistry part. Thank you.